Okay, we're gonna get some energy back into the stream with some Lunacid, lunar acid. I'm hoping that the file sizes won't be as ridiculous this time. I think I know what did it. So remember those cool filters? The silent filter I think adds like a big like film grain effect to everything, which made it hard for I guess hard for redundant information to be used because there wasn't when encoding it. So it's very interesting. Video files are so fun. So we were definitely doing stuff here last time we played. I don't remember exactly what. I think we just came back after upgrading some stuff. Oh my god, big damage. If this starts off with me dying, that's just going to be embarrassing. Yeah, I didn't think I really had the brain power to continue playing Hitman tonight. And I still hadn't gotten the Lunacid, so I was like, I'll play this for a little bit. I don't think I'll get to very much of it, but you know, it was on the schedule, so I gotta play it. I just didn't think I'd spend so much time with Hitman. I think I spent longer with Metal Gear than I expected to, and as well, so kind of a double whammy there. Man, these have a lot of health. Maybe I'm just not doing much damage. Oh. Yep, that's a death. Okay, what weapon am I using? Dark Greatsword. Speed 32, speed 20. Backstep 60. Thrust. How do you thrust? That's actually... Okay, the bow doesn't have ammo. Damn. Bow kicks ass, what the hell? So, I think I mentioned a while ago, there's a guy on YouTube called Pak, who made a really good video about Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. And he released another video that I watched today about Endless Mode. And he was basically just kind of doing like a list of all the Endless Mode specimens. But it was still kind of like a fun video to watch. I don't know, I think I just kind of like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Even if, like, if you actually think about the gameplay, it's not like a very interesting game. Right? It's like a lot of walking and running from monsters. But I think it's the interactions and how monsters kind of show up to the environment. Endless Mode seems a little bit more fun because you can get chased by multiple specimens at the same time, and it adds a crapload of different specimens, and it changes up how Ringu works, which is kind of cool. They completely redesigned her for Endless Mode. I understand why when HD came out that they didn't just use her Endless Mode version for the main game. But I guess maybe they just didn't feel like doing that. I don't know. But yeah, they have like the head from I'm Scared. They have Bootleg Lisa from PT, which I thought was kind of funny. I don't know, I feel like I should probably try streaming endless mode, even though like endless mode is literally endless, right? There's no beating it, right? But I kind of figured it might be fun just to check out as like a one-off. I think between this and Lost in Vivo and Spooky's House of Jump Scares or Jump Scare Mansion, what the fuck is it called now? I don't even know. I think Akamakira just makes really good games. Which, I know I mentioned the idea of replaying Lost in Vivo, just because I really like the game. If you guys are interested in seeing that, I'm gonna do it regardless. But if you'd be more interested in seeing it as like a pre-recorded thing or as a stream, I guess I'd love to hear your opinions, because I know I've already streamed the game, so I thought maybe it'd be fun to kind of do it pre-recorded, but it might be fun just to stream it again. I don't know. I just really like Lost in Vivo, and I was thinking about it a lot lately. I was talking to someone about horror games, and I can't remember what game he was even mentioning, but there was a game where I was like, that's not scary at all, and then I was like, hey, Lost in Vivo is a really scary game, and I like it a lot. And I think just playing Spookies and now this, I'm like, I don't know, Lost in Vivo just sounds like a game that I really want to play again. Also, I was listening to the soundtrack like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this is a damn good soundtrack. I think I was sleeping on the bow. Oh, this has a nice jump sound effect. Second. Let me just refresh real quick. Just double checking. Okay. Y'all are just quiet. That's okay. Again, I just get nervous whenever I see nothing. I'm like, is it quiet or is it broken? So it's just good to get the truth. No big deal. I know it's kind of late. That's why I'm not gonna do too much of this game, but like I said, I'd do it, so. Got the plants attack. I like the music here. I'm so glad this game doesn't have arrows, though. My downward journey through the roots is taking its toll. Although the roots are free of the paralytic ooze from the upward branches I'm weary of these aggressive sproutlings. Interesting. Why is the plant bleeding when I hit it? Plants don't bleed. That's kind of weird. This one doesn't bleed. Another way I can go. Call me a baby gamer, okay? But I think this game would really benefit from having a map. Maybe that it's just trying to be a very old school style of game and maps weren't invented yet, but I mean, I don't know. I think just having an idea of where I am going or where I can go sounds nice and appealing to me. But I've just been brainwashed by all these new games, right? These shitty games, shitty games. This kind of takes some getting used to getting your bearings, I suppose. I suppose I could just draw my own map, right? Get some graph paper, but this isn't really like a grid-based game, so that doesn't really work as easily as it would in, say, something like Strange Journey or something. Or some other, like, tile-based dungeon crawlers, right? Like, I guess Etrian Odyssey is kind of like the game. Talking about a game where you draw your own map, right? It's literally one of the mechanics in the game. Like a selling point. It actually really interests me how they're gonna do the Switch version. They're just gonna have auto map. I don't particularly mind if that's the case, because while it's like a cool, unique gimmick, I don't think it really adds too much to the game. And it kind of stinks too, because like it kind of makes it so it can only exist on DS. And I'm not sure either, because the games had auto map in the first place and it didn't place walls and stuff. I always liked making my maps like as complete as possible. Same with like in Strange Journey, like when I played that game, I liked having a complete map. My biggest issue with that was I would deliberately walk on spaces that were detrimental to me because I wanted to just have the complete map. So, go figure, right? Map icons you place are mainly for noting where events and enemies and shortcuts were, and unless it's just gonna cheat and do that shit for you, I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like there's an easy way to make that work on a home console. I guess it's not really a home console, it's a Switch, right? It's both. It's a handheld and a console, right? Whoa. Nintendo Switch 2 coming out tomorrow. Thank you, Nintendo, for being God. Oh, where the fuck am I? Mungus Drip Remix 10 hours. That is... The Switch does have a touchscreen for handheld mode at least, so it could just be a map swap or something. It's funny how many games don't utilize the touchscreen. I think the last game I played where you could use the touchscreen was like Mario Maker, which I thought was kind of funny. I mean, that works because like Mario Maker, the original, was literally designed for a touchscreen with the Wii U. Me in Sector E and Sector G and Sector H and Sector just being lost as fuck and dying. I don't know what is with me in games where I get lost and why I like them so much, but yeah, I mean, it's funny, as much as I like love Strange Journey, I like every time like I talk about it, I'm just like, yeah, that game hurts. It's a very painful game to play. I like thinking about playing Strange Journey, but when it comes down to actually playing Strange Journey, I'm like, yeah, maybe we could do that. Maybe some other time. It's a very good game though. I definitely recommend you like RPGs, right? Or you give it a shot, especially dungeon crawling RPGs. You know, turn-based dungeon crawlers. But if you don't like those kinds of games, then if you don't, I think you have to be into the genre if you're gonna play Strange Journey, and you have to have some experience with at least that genre, if not SMT, like classic SMT games, because that game is brutal. Like, if people talk like, oh yeah, Nocturne's a really hard game, right? Strange Journey don't fuck around, okay? It's kind of sad how the Wii U flopped so hard. The gamepad touchscreen, letting the brain over two-screen mechanics is really cool, but most games didn't do much with it. Yeah, it kind of is disappointing. Everyone lost their creativity with it, and that's like the same thing with like the Switch touchscreen. Like, I thought it'd be really nice in SMT5 when I was playing on the handheld mode to be like, why do I even have to use buttons, right? There's a touchscreen. Why don't I select, like, touch with my finger what I want to do? Like, it could have worked pretty well, and it just, they didn't even bother. It's kind of sad. Man, in Nocturne, the map filled out everything in your field of view, yet a man in a spacesuit can't see further than a 1x1 tile. Shaking my head. Well, you know. Your field of view is one tile ahead of you. Clearly. Is there anything to this area? I would definitely recommend either being familiar with either dungeon crawlers or just having at least 2 mainline games under your belt before trying Strange Journey. Game's brutal, cuh? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it doesn't fuck around. Like on the plus side, right, like it plays very similarly to this Famicom games, or Super Famicom games. But on the plus side, there's no magnetite, which magnetite is my least favorite mechanic in like the whole franchise. I fucking hate it. I can be real. It makes those older games very hard to play because I'm just like, oh, why is everything gotta cost money? Why is it not enough that I have Maka? Where the fuck am I going? Case in point, I thought I was hot shit when I beat 3 and 4. And then Mem Aleph slapped me silly and awakened my mommy fetish! Well, at least you walked away with something, right? Man, I didn't think I'd like the bow so much. It's actually pretty good. The cast times in this game are ridiculous, though. Akuma, get up, please! Fix casting time. It take too long to get light. I do not want to use torch. I want to use bow. I like to shoot. Please, Akuma Kira. Please make game easy. Game too hard. I'm too hard. I think I was talking about Lost in Vivo when I was playing Remorbius. That's Remorse the List for those of you who are unaware. And someone mentioned that Akuma Kira likes to pop into live streams. I'm not saying that I have any expectation of them showing up in my live stream, because that would be stupid. However, that'd be pretty dope. I've had like developers comment like twice on VODs. I had the developer of Half-Life Google Translate comment on one of the Otato Sacks. And then the same thing for the person who made Resident Evil 4 Otome commented on the Otato Sack I had that in. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the very small games, but I think it's really cool whenever you get to hear from a developer, even if it's just like, hey, thanks for checking it out, right? I don't know, it's just makes me feel like a fucking big shot. Have I been in this place? Turn back, nothing but darkness ahead. So anyway, I didn't turn back. I think a friend of mine also said that the director of Valhalla one of the guys at Sukeban Games, also likes to pop into live streams or videos. Which, again, not saying if I ever stream Valhalla, it's because I want some big shot to pop in and make me feel good about myself. But, you know, if you ever see me playing Valhalla, like... I just really like that game. Also, Nirvana when? Is this gonna be safe? I don't know. This looks dangerous. Something I can read? No. It looks like not good. Ashes. The smile is red. Accursed tomb. Crack open a beer while playing Valhalla. It's like you're there. I have a beer right now. I've been here, right? That's where the mummies were? So dark. Let's get... Sausig. Let's get Sausig. Alright. So, this game, I was reading about what the... Why is that so unnecessarily creepy? I was reading about this game, and apparently it uses your actual, like, clock and time change parts of the game based on the actual real-life lunar phases. So I think you can see underneath my spells in the top right, I think that's my moon phase right now. I think there's like a crescent moon. I haven't gone outside to like look. I think that's the case. Tater, I got chores to do. I'll be right back. He's gonna do the funny, right? He's gonna be like, okay, I'm back. Right, it's like that one PewDiePie video. He's done this bit before. I know who you are, chat member. I'll fight you. What? Okay, hey, listen. Light the 3 fires of Prometheus, only then shall vision be restored. Hehe. Tater, I got chores to do, I won't be back. Dang. Alright, this part's spooking me. Tater. Wow, what the fuck? What? Holy shit! What the fuck? Alright, let's not. Tater, I don't have chores and I won't be back. Well, you know, you're really starting to hurt my feelings. Where the fuck are the fires of Prometheus? Okay, Tater, I'm back. Thankfully, someone's back. Oh, okay, don't make those noises. Are you the Fire Prometheus survey banner? Would you like to take my survey? Fuck this thing. Die. Migo? How about Migo, fuck yourself? What were they thinking? What the fuck are the fires of Prometheus? Entrance. Hello, are you a fire of Prometheus? You're just a dead guy. Ah! I've got a bone to pick with you! But it's dead. Peasant graves, commoner crypts. Tater, I'm back from your mom. She told me to say hi. Hey, that's just... Oh god, a fucking skeleton! Oh my god. Dude, what, no head? Listen, I know that's not true. Alright, because my mother doesn't know I stream. Or at least as far as I know. I think I'd die. I think I'd die if my mother ever asked me about my stream. But listen. I don't know how to explain, so, anyway, have you ever known about the merits of, tasting bleach? Because I'm gonna go find out. Who is chat member? Why does he say such disgusting things to you? Stop yelling at me, you fucking dead body. Well, you see, chat member only thinks of his member. See what I did there? So clever. Alright, something's making a not good sound. I don't like anything that's going on here. This is fucking bad. Hehe, I creamed. Yeah. What? No? Okay, why is there a fucking painting chasing me? Can I, Can I get somewhere safe? Oh, no, that's not safe. That's dangerous. Please, can I get somewhere safe? Are you... You're not Prometheus. Noble Crips. Yeah, fuck that, I'm out. There was just some fucked up shit going on there. I couldn't deal. Anyway, I upgraded my torch. Now it's the not as shit torch. Can I upgrade my bow? Weapon cannot be enhanced. You can't be enhanced, game. Shitty game. Shitty game. This game is badass though, for real. Didn't I buy like a... No, I didn't. I think I mentioned a couple streams ago, maybe. There's this podcast I've been watching called Red Cow Arcade. It's funny, their podcast was like, they say it was like, there's like, they have podcast clips on their channel, right? And they say it's supposed to like be advertising the Patreon, or you can get like the full podcast, but really it's like supplemental for like their other stuff they do on a different channel. But I've only ever watched the podcast, and the other day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go watch like maybe one of their like quote-unquote real videos, right? So I went and I watched an episode of their show called Box Mac, and literally all they have is they have a big guy, right? He's just like a, I don't know how else to put it other than he's a fat guy, right? And he makes box mac and cheese, and he judges it based on its merits. And usually, it seems from the looks of it, it's usually pretty shitty mac and cheese. The video I watched, they had like all horrible, just cups of mac and cheese. I don't know why mac and cheese was so entertaining, but I was hooked. I'm like yeah, this mac and cheese, like, I need to know more about it. Like, why is the pizza mac and cheese bad, you know? Which pizza mac and cheese sound, it's just awful. Okay, so like this, I gotta backtrack, I guess. That's cool, because my dexterity being higher means the bow is doing some good damage. But I joined their Discord you know, they sent me the link when I subscribed on Patreon, and it was like, you know, I don't really go to many like big servers, right? There's I don't know, call me like antisocial or something, but, or I guess asocial might be like the better word, but like I'm not a huge fan of like going into like big servers where there's like a lot of like conversation going on and like trying to like talk to people, because I feel like it's kind of hard to like butt in, and then like when you do, you just kind of feel like you're interrupting. So I was very surprised when I went in and it was like very basic, right? There weren't like a whole lot of people talking. You know, it was like none of that like roles shit where it's like, oh, you sent like 3 messages, you leveled up. I fucking hate anything that does that. All right, if your server does that, if you run a Discord server and you have levels, stop. What are you doing, right? I really have no idea how anyone thinks that encourages like decent discussion. I think that just encourages shit posting, which, like, listen, I like shit posting, right? But there's like shit posting, and then there's like shit posting, right? Like posting that's just shitty, right? There's no humor, it's not funny, it's just low effort and it's awful, right? And nobody wants to talk to anyone who doesn't put any fucking effort into what they're posting. That's just like a fact, right? It's like low IQ behavior. Yeah. Anyway, that's a tangent. No, their server, it's like, I don't even think I saw like any roles, right? I was like, wow, okay, like, you know, pretty cool. And you know, it has the, like, when you join a server and it has the little like welcome message that the bot does where it's like, you know, everybody welcome this person. And you know, you get the thing where everyone pings you with like one of the wave emojis or something like that. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't really know how to like say hi when I join a server, so I'm just like, you know, like, howdy, right? Like, I don't know what to say, or like, I'm really like, I wanted to like quietly lurk and like learn the culture of the place that I'm joining before I say much. And some guy immediately is just like, I think you're the first VTuber we have here. And I'm like, what? Like, he's like, sorry, I creeped your Discord profile. And I was like, I mean, that's fine, right? It's public, it's like, it's there. But like, I just like, I guess because I'm so used to just like not being in big servers that like, I forgot that like people can do that. I was like, oh yeah, like, that is the thing you can do. Like, I can't hold anything against someone for doing that, right? But I think that's like a lot of like older guys there, like probably like people don't know how to lurk anymore. They just come in, cause some shit, and then rage quit. Yeah, no, I think I'm definitely a big proponent of lurking. You should definitely understand the culture of the community you're joining, whether it's like a stream or like a Discord, right? There's pre-established conventions and culture there, and I think, you know, you gotta not step on any toes or be annoying when you're the new guy, right? And well, you know, when you think you're already annoying, right? Like me, right? I find myself to be a very annoying person. So I'm always surprised when people aren't annoyed by me. And I try my best to make sure that that's not the case. Because I don't want people to not like me. I think it just happens sometimes, and I mean, that's fine, right? Nobody can like everyone. I think the funniest thing, again, that's why like I get very like confused. Not that I care too much, but when people, I relate to a lot of Otato, literally me actually. I think a lot of people feel that way. Maybe a lot of people just don't want to admit it. But, I think a lot of people... I don't know where I was going with this, but bear with me. A lot of people have ideas in their head, and they think about things. There we go. That's what I'm gonna say. That's not what I was originally gonna say, but I cannot remember for the life of me. See, I don't have ideas in my head. I do not think. So, I'm not like most people. Oh yes, I was thinking, I get very confused when people, they come into the chat and they say hello, and then they never say anything again. And I understand that, like, maybe people are just lurking, and, that's fine. I don't mind lurkers. I just, I don't know, I guess it makes me wonder why they never say anything again. And again, my biggest idea, my biggest lead is I think they just don't like my voice, or they hear my voice, they don't want to stick around, which is, I get it, right? I'm not a big fan of my voice either. If I could change it, I would. But I can't. I'm stuck with it, and therefore you're stuck with it too, if you continue watching. I mean, you gotta work with what you got, right? I just got used to hearing it, fortunately. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know. I can't really do much about it. Maybe it's the way that I stutter, or I pause, or I lose my train of thought when I talk. I'm not very good at extemporaneous speaking, which is very strange that I decided to start live streaming. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? Maybe it's how I use a lot of filler words, such as like, or ah, or fuck. I don't know. But 2 of my myhouse.wad videos got a dislike. And again, I can only assume that with the Doom community, it probably brings about people who are older and they don't like the VTuber thing, which I understand. But I kind of wish that people would maybe say why they left the dislike, as long as they could be polite about it. It would really hurt my feelings if they were rude about it. But it just, because I'd like to be able to know what I could do better, right? If people don't want to watch something for whatever reason. I mean, technically you can train your voice to have a different tone or cadence. Yeah, but like, I don't know how much you can actually change, like... I don't know. I think I'm kind of stuck with the vocal fry. I don't really... I kind of speak from the throat. It kind of gives my voice this, like, weird kind of cadence. I don't think a lot of people like to listen to vocal fries. But I don't know how else to talk. I could speak from the diaphragm. It sounds very different. I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds at all. I think that sounds worse. It doesn't come naturally to me either. How did I get out of here before? Oh hell no, SpongeBob in the Vine world. Hello, Mario. And yeah, I say like, oh, I don't like my voice, right? If I could change it, I would. I don't really know how I would change it, right? Like, what is it that I don't like about my voice? I don't know. I think I just don't like it. I think it's probably because it's me. And I don't like me very much. Honestly, I don't even find your voice annoying. I find it normal. Well, that's good. A lot of people would disagree with you. I think a lot of older people would disagree with you. I know I joke about the System Shock boomers, about how much they didn't like my voice. They thought it was very annoying. I mean, and they like, fuck those guys. I don't... Again, I think, it's like a different clash of, like, cultures, right? Like, I think older people, like, when they're, like, in their 30s or 40s and they've got, like, kids, I think that there's, like, a different culture among those guys than, like, even people, like, my age. I'm, like, in my late 20s, right? I think we just have, like, a very different, like, attitude or outlook on things, and, like, it makes sense, right? Especially someone like me, where I'm, like, I don't know. I just kind of like coast through life, right? I don't really have much responsibilities. I just go to work and then I play video games, right? There are VTubers with tens of thousands of followers whose voice I find infinitely more annoying than yours. You can say Pippa. I'm gonna be honest, I get very annoyed by the existence of Pippa, and part of it, I think, is a little bit of jealousy, I'm not gonna lie. Accioli's shop. And it's because she will say, like, the most surface level take about, like, something, like, she'll be like, do you know that the ATF and the FBI killed people at Waco? And he'll be like, oh my god, Pippa Queen, so based. Right? But because she says it in, like, the Ugu anime voice, she's like, oh my god, Oofy, did you know that the FBI and the ATF, they killed people at Waco, including babies and children. They firebombed babies. The ATF killed children, right? I feel like, oh my god, Queen, you're so based. So based, so schizo-pilled. And I'm like, bitch, I say that shit all the time, and nobody cares when Tato says it. Nobody cares when Tato says it. She wasn't on my mind, but sure. I don't know why Pippa was the first one to come to mind for me. It's just the facts. I don't really care who you're thinking about. They simp. Yeah, well, everyone simps for the anime women. It's just how it is. Oh yeah, you've got some cheap health vials, girl. Yeah, take my money. Yeah. Oh my god. Can I also say that I don't really like Yanner's voice very much. I've gone on like a huge tangent, by the way, because I was just talking about this Discord server I joined. Like I said, it's like a lot of like older guys there, like again in their like 30s or 40s, right? They've got kids, right? They seem to be kind of like more established in their life than I am, right? And so it's a very different community there than what like I would normally be a part of. But I like the podcast, so I thought like I'd join the Discord and see, because they mention the Discord sometimes in the podcast, and like people do some funny things there. They say some funny things, or they mention some stuff, and so I was like, you know, I'll check it out. You know, it seems like a fun group, right? Just I'll peek at it. And you know, this guy comes in and he's like immediately, like I haven't even been there for like a minute, and he's like, "You're our first VTuber." And then some other guy's like, "What's a VTuber?" And I'm like, "Oh god!" Like I just kind of wanted to be like incognito. Maybe I need a different account where that shit isn't like linked. I don't know, but I was just kind of like, I don't really want to have to explain this. I don't know why, it just felt kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, I stream games, but you know how some people have a camera, like, I have like an anime, and then I say, that's me. And then, again, so they're like, they don't really seem very, like, into the whole, like, anime, like, or like, weeaboo, like, type, like, subculture stuff. And again, that's like, fine, right? You don't have to be into that, right? But it's just, it's very funny where I'm like, okay, this is not like the type of crowd I think I usually find myself in. But I think that's kind of fun. Because I think it's kind of interesting. It's like a different perspective than what I usually have. And then, like, there's still, like, pretty funny guys. A lot of them come from, like, the Cinemassacre Truth stuff. So a lot of them, like, do a lot of the Cinemassacre related humor that I like, that I do on stream here, too. But there's some common ground with that, right? We're all kind of, like, jilted Cinemassacre fans in a way. Okay, so I gotta find Prometheus lights. Pink cat bad. I think the pink cat is bad. Did she have the whole thing where she split off from vtuber? Or like there were two other people, Iron Mouse and I'm gonna be real, I have no idea who Iron Mouse is, and then like some other streamer. But I thought the interesting thing about that was I think like all three of them, or at least like two of them, had like vshoujo collaboration cups with like gamer subs. And so I'm wondering like who's that money going to now? And I get like vshoujo was kind of like a thing where it's like you can be indie and you get to keep your character, right? But like they help you with all like the kind of stuff that an agency would normally help you out with, which I guess is a good idea on paper. However, I hate agencies, especially the three-letter ones. You'll never see Tato in an agency. I'm telling you, indie for life. I don't watch Silvervale, but I've seen she left vshoujo. That's what it is, Silvervale. Iron Mouse didn't leave vshoujo. It was Velbay and Silvervale, and more recently Nanners. Oh, okay, I thought it was Iron Mouse. I don't know why. No, I think Iron Mouse. No, okay, yeah. I retract my statement. Iron Mouse said some things that made someone else upset, I think. There was some drama, right? There was some drama related to the Wizard game, if I remember correctly. That's what it was. My bad. Velbay. I don't even know who Velbay is. I'm gonna be real. Noble Crips. Your soft nobleman hands probably don't even know what a crop looks like. Yeah, Silver wanted to play the Wizard game. Stupid ass drama regarding Western VTubers. Say it ain't so. Yeah, right? Those Western VTubers sure do suck. This is why, right? I don't involve myself with agencies where there can be dumb drama, right? Because why, if I want to play the Wizard game, right, I just buy the video game, right? Like, it's all me, right? It's all my whims. Like, sorry chat, but if you don't want to sit through 5 hours of me playing Metal Gear Solid 2, that's what I want to do. That's it, right? That's what we're doing. Like, schedule? What the fuck is a schedule? We stream when I want to stream. I know about a French VTuber who uses a voice changer to sound more like a woman, but it just sounds awful. Why use a voice changer, right? Like, either like own your voice or like train it, right? Like that other chat member said, right? Like I said, I think maybe, I don't know, would people have less of a problem with my voice if it was coming from a different looking avatar? I don't really know. I don't really care. I like the way my avatar looks. Wait, you mean Sarue? How do you pronounce it? Because IDK, some people are just going for the easy way out. I don't know. I think that's more left, like, that's like the most low effort shit you could do. Also, like, no, Sarue is an actual woman. Like, I've seen other dudes, and they use Vroid, and that makes me upset because they have really awful looking avatars, and I'm like, this is giving bad name to Vroid, and it makes a stigma for people like me who use Vroid. When they have like the most basic bitch like looking avatar. Like I saw a guy who was streaming TF2 on Twitch with a big booby anime avatar, Vroid, and he had a really deep voice, and it sounded weird coming out of that avatar. And I don't know, is it maybe a little hypocritical from my part? Perhaps, but I don't have big boobies, so. Oh, what the fuck? Horse head? I mean, I've said it before, the entire... No effect. Right? The entire goal with the look was to appear androgynous, right? I think maybe some people just don't understand, right? They don't get how it works, right? They're plebs. You gotta work with what you got. Like I said, right? Okay, I really need to find like a crystal though. Let's say mausoleum. This is fucked up. Mare, more like nightmare. I'm scared. Mommy, please hold me. It's a literal nightmare. That's right. The creature of the night. I don't know that my bow doesn't do shit to it. Ah, that's such an annoying move. Burn, motherfucker, burn! Yeah, honestly, like, at this point, I'm just looking for a crystal so I can save. Whack-ass sounds. Where even am I? An elixir. No? Interesting. Yep. Is that a different health vial? I don't get it. Probably now I'm scared that it doesn't take up like the same inventory space. Oh, I forgot. Somebody asked a question. What was it? It was something really dumb. Among Us Fall Guys stream when, Tato? I don't know. Probably never. I think I would sooner stream Fortnite. because Fortnite's actually like fun. I think being a female VTuber equals success slightly more guaranteed than male VTuber need more luck. I think the problem is if you're gonna be a male VTuber, you have to cater to you have to cater to Pujos a bit more, right? You have to have like that Bishonen look where you're like a buff dude, but like you're clearly like I don't know how to put it, right? You're like that, like you got yaoi hands, right? But you gotta look like a dude from a yaoi comic. Which I know, the more I talk, I'm like, well, I think the problem is I don't appeal to Fujos, right? I think very much my appeal is still, oh, okay, these are fake ass elixirs. Are you open to streaming a party game like Gartic Phone? Oh no! How far back am I? I'm pretty far back. Fucking JAPE elixirs. I should have known when there were one fucking... that bitch. That absolute fucking bitch. She killed me. Alright, well, I guess that's enough for Lunacid for tonight. She killed me. That wench! Are you open to streaming a party game like Gartic Phone? Gartic or like Jackbox or something could be fun. I just worry about people doing questionable things with that. I've heard about a TF2 YouTuber who faked his own death and then went on to be a successful VTuber, part of a popular VTuber group. That's fucking insane. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. So good night, everyone. Take care. And bye-bye.